Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Broad Sports here for you. Excited to have you tuning in again. Once again, I'm Derek.
And I'm Luke.
And we're here to talk sports, talk Broncos. We saw the Broncos lose their first game of the season this past week.
Ooh, it was a bad one, too.
Getting shellacked by the Baltimore Ravens. That was putting it nicely right there. What was your takeaways of Baltimore, just to jump right in off the top?
Well, I was really pumped for the game, especially after the first 3 minutes when we looked really good.
Block punt.
Yeah, we blocked the punt. When's the last time we blocked a punt?
I was literally
in Broncos country.
I literally said to you this past week that it sucks. No, it was at the game. It was at the Oakland game when I was sitting there and I was like, man, how come the one team that we never see even get close to blocking a punt is the Broncos? And then this very next week they block one and we lose.
Yep, so that was exciting. Then first play, touchdown.
Yep.
And then we get the ball back. Emmanuel scores a touchdown.
Yeah, drive down the field. But that was it.
That was a nice play.
That was the end of the game.
I was really excited I was like, oh, we might win. We could do it. Nope.
Yep.
That was literally it.
Yep. So, yeah, it was a sad game. Aside from special teams looked decent. Marquette King
looked
very
bad,
well. But the rest of special teams, coverage, kick return, all that blocking, field goals, that looked really good.
Did you hear that they signed a punter to the practice squad today?
Yeah, I did. Probably to pressure King.
See, I don't get it. It's like, who cares that our defense can't stop a high school offense, or that our coaching is terrible, or that Case Keenum can't complete a pass, or our receivers can't catch? Like, no, let's get the black punter out of town.
Yeah, that's true. Everybody's riding him.
One bad punt that led to a field goal at the end of the half. It's like,
yep. But our defense can't.
It's like, no.
Bradley Roby's here on his fifth year and looking for a big extension.
Joe Woods.
Yeah, Joe Woods is coaching like crap.
Yeah.
But
no, let's get the black punter out.
Yep. Keenum's thrown 5 picks. It's not him. It's Marquette King. So yeah, I'm getting pretty tired of that narrative as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would definitely agree with that. I'm also getting tired of hearing about the Domata Peko block in the back on the field goal return for a touchdown.
That was a bad call. That should have been a touchdown.
It was a bad call, but people seem to have very selective memory and are totally forgetting that Baltimore had a pick 6 called back.
Yeah, that is true.
No one
remembers that.
There was one on the other team as well that people seem to conveniently forget. Like, sure, it was a bad call against Peko, but nobody was complaining when it happened on the pick 6 because it happened to Baltimore too. So that's one that I've been getting a little tired of hearing.
I'll tell you what, though, that Justin Simmons, he's got some hops.
Yeah, I agree.
That was nice.
Yep. That's the second time he's done that now. 'Cause remember New Orleans last year?
It was like
2 years ago.
Prime time Troy Polamalu right there.
Yeah, just right over the lineman. So that was definitely cool as well.
Yeah.
Defense.
But then other than that, all downhill.
Yeah, definitely. I was going to say, especially the defense. Defense looks pathetic.
They look so bad.
The defensive backs can't cover anybody.
They literally can't stop anything. Every third down, I felt like every third down got converted.
Oh, yeah. It's like instant.
It's like they would hold them on first down for like 2 or 3 yards. Second down, make it like third and short or something. Every third and short, they would get it.
Yeah, I agree. I will say they did a decent job, though, stopping Alex Collins. He didn't, there was no big gashing run plays.
Well, yeah, but who cares when Joe Flacco just torches them?
Yeah, exactly. So I think I'm a little nervous about this week. I will say, coming into this, as I've made clear, I think Mahomes is very overrated. I think the Chiefs are overrated, but I think we're a worse team than I thought we were, and so the Chiefs are probably going to beat us.
Well, I mean, I don't really think we're a worse team than we thought we were. We were kind of expecting this. And I think we can actually beat the Chiefs, but then we're going to go lay an egg in New York.
Yeah, we'll lose to the Jets, and then the Rams
will beat the Chiefs, and then everyone will be like, oh, the Broncos are back. That was just a fluke game against Baltimore, but then we'll go into the Jets.
And lose by 15.
Yeah, it's a team that just lost to the Browns.
Yep, and then the Rams will come in and just put it on us.
That'll be a bad game.
But
it'll be fun. I mean, to see Gurley and Goff and Wade Phillips.
I was going to say I'm disappointed that Akib's out. I heard he was just put on IR today. So I definitely don't want to see that. I was hoping to see Akib come back.
Well, yeah, but he would have definitely got a pick, probably.
Yeah, I would have
probably returned it for a touchdown.
I would have enjoyed seeing that, though, because I'm on the Akib side of the Vance Akib feud that was going on last year, which is why Talib's not here. So
He probably would start a fight with like Joe Woods or something.
yeah, exactly. Or Vance Joseph,
Vance
one of
Joseph.
the two. So
Just poke him in the eyeball.
yep, I'm definitely disappointed that he won't be playing. So hopefully he gets healthy soon. Shout
Yeah.
out Aqib Talib.
Shout out to Keith Talib. We miss you.
Get healthy. We wish you were still a Bronco. At least those of us who are intelligent enough to realize that you're a top 5 cornerback in the NFL.
Aqib Talib and Chris Harris made the no-fly zone.
Yep, and now
Like,
it's
that was
gone.
it.
And T.J. Ward.
Yeah, T.J. Ward too.
And Darian Stewart. He was good too. He's not as good as he was 3
But
years
without
ago.
without them all together, it's not the same.
No, it's definitely not.
Especially without Talib.
We're the Denver International Airport this year.
Yeah.
They should make shirts. Chris Harris can rep that. Denver International Airport. You know that no-fly zone one where he's like crossing his arms? It can be one where they're holding like the big sticks that they wave
the cones.
that they wave the planes in. Do you have a picture of that made of all the Bradley Roby? That's who it should be. Roby with the sticks waving a plane in. Denver International Airport. Somebody make that T-shirt. That's great. You could make a lot of money
Let's do
selling
it.
that.
Broad Sports.
Broad Sports. Denver International Airport.
Denver International Airport. We can have like a cartoon of like
Broncos 2018.
Joe Flacco at the end of the runway and Bradley Roby just waving them in.
Just all the quarterbacks they play.
Just every single
Derek
quarterback.
Carr, yeah, with his 92% completion. A whole bunch of random stats. So, yep. Defense is looking real shoddy. I think that's going to be a year thing. And offense looks bad too. Keenum is Trevor Siemian. I am tired of hearing
it's only week 3, but yeah, he looks bad.
he's Trevor Siemian. We had the same quarterback last year.
Do you wish we drafted Josh Allen or Josh Rosen or any of these guys who got drafted after Keenum?
Not Josh Allen.
after the Broncos pick.
I don't believe in Josh Allen. I will say I think Rosen is probably going to be good, but I don't like him as a person.
No one likes Rosen. He's such a douche.
He's a total douche. Him and Baker Mayfield, like you can't root for either one of them.
No.
Period. They're
I
just
like
full
Sam
of
Darnold,
themselves.
but
Yeah, I agree. Sam Darnold, and I wouldn't have wanted to see them draft Lamar Jackson.
no.
I think you're seeing that in Baltimore. Lamar Jackson's not going to be on that team in 5 years.
Yeah, probably.
Like he's not an NFL quarterback. If he is on that team, he's going to be playing running back or wide receiver. So I think the quarterback to get was Darnold, and I think he's going to have not the best rookie year, but I think a year or two from now, he's going to be great. He's the next Carson Wentz, Jared Goff.
Yeah, I
So
like Darnold. But you don't think Lamar Jackson's going to be the next Michael Vick?
I think
He's the next black running back that can throw, or quarterback that can throw,
Lamar Jackson's the
that
next.
can run.
He's the next Tyrod Taylor. That's the next black quarterback that he is. A guy who's barely in the league
Yeah.
and just check down, look to run. So
It is crazy how many of the rookies got to play this early in the season.
yeah, I agree. I did notice. I will say, Josie Jewell looked good.
Josie Jewell did look good.
He was playing and he was making coverage plays against the tight end. We really need that. 'Cause
Yeah.
no offense to Brandon Marshall, Todd Davis. I think they're decent linebackers, but they can not cover.
Mm-mm.
So having a linebacker like Josie Jewell,
Hopefully he
could be
can
humongous.
shut down Travis Kelce.
I don't go that far.
Well, yeah, that's not going to happen, but
Yeah, but I like the promise, the potential that Josie Jewell was showing against the Ravens. He was one of the few bright spots on the team.
where was Von Miller this week?
I don't think he played.
Was he injured or something? I didn't notice him.
I think he just stayed in Denver, right?
I mean, I know Chubb was out there. He got like a sack or something, but I didn't see Von Miller.
I'm pretty sure Vaughn didn't make the trip.
Yeah, he just missed the plane or something. He
Yeah.
got too high.
Yeah, I don't know. He was
Missed the plane.
he had stuff going on probably. Maybe
Oh.
like his chickens or something at his farm.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Maybe he was like, I don't know. Maybe he couldn't read the signs that say that the Broncos are boarding,
I don't think he was even at the airport personally.
Oh,
But yeah, it's no different though than past years. Von Miller, he doesn't show up in the big games. Before you even say it, aside from the Super Bowl run,
well, yeah, of course he was.
he doesn't show up in the big games over the course of the year. He gets garbage time sacks. That's what his numbers are built on.
Yeah, he has 4 sacks this year, but he was nowhere to be seen against
Yeah.
Baltimore.
Yep.
On the road without our home crowd.
And,
So,
and I was gonna say, didn't he have 3 of those against Seattle, who's got one of the worst
Yep.
offensive lines in the NFL?
Yeah.
Like people should have known that week 1, but now it's obvious after watching Russell Wilson run for his life against Dallas this past week, and the Bears.
The Bears.
Khalil Mack was doing the same thing. So
Khalil Mack has stood out every single week.
well, yeah, he's a better player than Von Miller. We've discussed this. Everybody knows that. It's obvious. Anyway, enough with the disappointing Broncos. What else caught your eye this week in the NFL?
How about all those roughing the passer penalties this week?
Those are getting real old.
It is getting ridiculous.
I like hearing these different NFL coaches start to speak out about it because that's what needs to happen if
And the
something's gonna
players
change.
and
Well, the players can speak out all they want. The NFL doesn't care. It's the coaches who have to start speaking out,
yeah.
and the owners potentially have to start speaking out.
I did like what Richard Sherman said. He said no one cares if anyone else got hurt, but if a quarterback gets hurt, then the NFL hates it and everyone's going crazy. But
Well,
no one cares if like anyone else on the team gets hurt
Well, yeah, but
or in the league.
the issue is that you don't want Richard Sherman to be the one that's speaking out because he's kind of already blown his image
That
with the
is
NFL where he just talks about everything.
That is true. You don't even realize he's on a team anymore.
Yeah, exactly, because he's kind of been blackballed. So you need a guy who is like a fresh face, fresh image. You need a Carson Wentz or a Jared Goff to come out and say that this is a horrible rule.
Yeah. One of the quarterbacks.
Yeah, somebody, and not Aaron Rodgers because he complains as well.
Aaron Rodgers is like the one victim of it.
Yeah, you need somebody who's like a fresh face to come out and speak against it. A white player that's a fresh face.
Yeah.
That's also a big thing. The black players speaking out. Not that I believe this, but the black players speaking out doesn't do anything for it. You need one of the white guys to do it.
Yeah.
So that's just how it works in the NFL.
True.
Yep, truth.
Did you see the funny Clay Matthews video with the fans making fun of Clay Matthews?
Yes, I like
and Tom Brady.
That was pretty good.
I like the one where he honks the horn.
The ref gets out of the car
Yeah.
and jumps on his car.
That one was funny.
Yeah.
Shout out to whoever made that.
Yep.
Creative video.
It was cool. They were on ESPN, posted their stuff.
Yeah.
So
One day Broad Sports will go viral like that.
obviously,
Follow us.
like normal.
Yep.
What do you think of the Patriots going into Detroit and getting blown out? That was pretty exciting.
I mean, I loved it, but it doesn't really mean anything. The Patriots will probably still go 12-4 and then
They are
be at top of the AFC.
They are 1-2 already, but I think the Jaguars game was like one of the two hard games they have this year.
And the Dolphins are 3-0. You think they're a good team?
No.
They're probably going to go 8-8 like every year.
The Dolphins go to New England this week. I think New England probably beats them by
That's going to be a blowout.
Yeah, probably by 3 touchdowns.
So, yeah, I wouldn't be too worried if I was a Patriots fan. I mean, I'm not a Patriots fan, but I hope they're terrible. I hope they go 1-15.
Hopefully this is the end of the Brady era.
Well, I think it's coming, and it's kind of obvious that it is coming, but I don't think it's going to be this year.
It could be though. It looks like it might be.
Hopefully.
Just based on the slow start. That doesn't happen. So
Matt Patricia was hungry.
he was hungry. He's always hungry. Look at that guy.
He is always hungry. How's the food in Detroit, Patricia?
It's got to be good.
Yeah, probably. Better than Denver, probably. But
He's got that Detroit style pizza and like, what are the chili dogs, I think, in Detroit? Not to be confused with the delicious Chicago hot dogs, which are 10 times better. But I think Detroit has some decent food.
probably. I mean, I wouldn't go there, but
You know, you could buy a block. I think you could buy like a block of a neighborhood for $100,000. I'm not talking about like a house. Like you can just own the block.
just own the whole block.
Yeah, for like $100K. So Detroit's got its pluses.
Do you have water
Probably not. It's dirty.
or any plumbing?
Dirty water.
Dirty water.
But that's something to look into, you know. If you're looking at investing, go buy a block or two in Detroit.
Just buy a whole block,
Fence it off.
tear it down, and build some apartment complexes.
Now you just build your own one big house.
Just one big house
Just in the block.
for $100,000.
Yep. Dirt cheap. But I like their pizza though.
Detroit?
Yeah. The Detroit style, you know, it's like that deep dish, like Jets pizza.
I had no idea.
That's called Detroit style.
Detroit style pizza.
Obviously, we're not related. You don't even know that.
I did not know that.
It's okay. I'm just embarrassed for you. So, we'll move on.
Have you been to Detroit or something recently?
No, but everybody knows Detroit style pizza. Come on.
Obviously. I guess.
Not you, obviously.
Yeah, not me.
But you're missing out.
I knew about the dirty water. I didn't know about the Detroit pizza.
Well, they're famous for both.
Oh,
They're famous for their Detroit style pizza and their dirty water.
the pizza's good because the water.
Exactly. The water makes the pizza.
Everyone from the East and Midwest, they know that.
Extra flavor.
The water makes the food. Detroit pizza
Mm-hmm.
because the water.
Just like Chicago or New York, it's in the water. That's why you can't make Chicago pizza in Denver. It's a fact. Fact of life.
It is a fact.
So, yep. Should we change the topic away from food?
Yeah, what were we talking about?
Maybe should we have our Philip Lindsay hour?
Oh, Philip Lindsay, time of the week. Philip. So how'd you feel about Philip Lindsay?
I thought he looked great. He threw some hard rights.
For like 4 plays.
Hard left, I think. Hard right, hard left. It was nice combo.
Some jabs up the middle.
Yeah, great combo. Worked his way right into the corner office of the locker room.
Yeah, he showed that guy whoever he punched.
Yeah, I'm sure that guy was like, man, what is this little 12-year-old punching me out here on the field? It's like 5'6", 130 pounds soaking wet.
In the middle of like a huge pile.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, what's going on? So, yeah, that was pretty nice when you see our undrafted running back that apparently the team is just counting on to contribute all season. When he gets ejected, the guy who wasn't even drafted, and we're going to use that. And that is an excuse of why the Broncos had no offense.
Yeah.
Okay, we're obviously a real good team. But anyway, Philip Lindsay update of the week.
All right, that covers the Philip Lindsay time of the week.
This may be a stupid question, but what are you looking for from the Broncos against the Chiefs next week?
I'm looking for the Broncos to not give up 45 points.
That'd be a nice start.
That would be
Chiefs.
A solid victory.
I'd like to see us
maybe like force 2 or 3 punts.
I'd like to see us lose by less than 10 points.
Oh, well, I think we're actually going to win, then lay an egg in New York. But
are you picking them and pick them?
Of course, I got to pick them.
Oh, by the way,
they're my team.
Shout out to Broad Sports Pick'em, tied for first this week in our Pick'em League.
Nice.
Literally payday.
Broad Sports.
Broad Sports knows what they're talking about. Ignore the fact that Luke gave the Pick'em pick of the Raiders last week, and so we are now one.
That was a bad pick, but honestly, I didn't think the Raiders would be that bad.
We are officially 1-1-1, or you could say 2-1 if you want to give us the benefit of the doubt on that Cleveland Week 1 pick. So we'll give you our other pick of the week this week, but first let's covering the Chiefs. No, we keep covering the Chiefs, and we can come back to it.
I'll take a look while you talk about the Chiefs.
But anyway, I'd like to see us, as I said, lose by less than 10. That's the start. I think this is going to be a huge game for the Broncos. I think this is one of those games where if you think that this team is going to be good this year, they have to beat the Chiefs on Monday night. Regardless, this is the game.
If we lose this game, we might as well start Chad Kelly the rest of the season.
So here's my hot take. If we lose this game to the Chiefs to fall to 2-2, we're going to be 2-4, because then we're going to go to the Jets and we're going to lose, because that'll be a game where they just don't show up.
Yeah.
And then the Rams come here, and the Rams are the best team.
That's
in the
already
NFL.
a loss.
That's
an automatic loss.
So I think this is a huge game where it's literally, if you believe in this team, they must win.
We have to beat the Chiefs.
It's no questions asked. They have to win this game.
Okay, so back to our pick'em.
Are we giving the cold hard lock pick of the century?
I mean, I think the obvious cold hard lock. I don't know if this is an underdog, but it's a 3-0 versus a 1-2. The Patriots.
You think the Dolphins are going to beat the Patriots?
No, I think the Patriots are going to beat the Dolphins.
I was going to say you're picking the favorite.
The Patriots are 1-2, and the Dolphins are 3-0.
The Patriots are a 6.5 point favorite. That's not an upset.
Oh, okay.
You don't get to be like, oh,
Patriots, I got it.
Vikings by 17 last week over the Bills.
Vikings by 17.
But yeah.
Okay,
here's mine for you. The potential upset of the week for week 4, Giants over Saints.
I picked the Giants. Yeah, I agree with that.
Giants are a 3.5 point underdog against the Saints. So that's my upset of the week. Giants over Saints. Possibly Sunday night, Ravens over Steelers.
I picked that too.
And that has nothing to do. Please do not think that that's because they beat the Broncos. The Ravens are just probably a better team than the Steelers.
Yeah.
And the Steelers are at home in that game. So.
And I mean, I know everybody's on the Cleveland hype train, but I really think Oakland will get their first victory this week.
Oakland's going to beat them for sure. I want to see Baker Mayfield throw 4 interceptions.
Yeah.
Everybody was excited to see the Browns win and see Baker Mayfield win for them, but I'm already tired of him. He can retire.
I am tired of him too.
He's so full of himself.
I think he's just going to be an exciting player to watch throughout his career. Like, come in, he'll throw for a lot of yards, he'll run around a lot. People like that for some reason. I don't know why, but he'll run around and he'll be exciting to watch. But in general, his career will go nowhere.
It's because people like him because he's the scrambling white quarterback.
And he's little. Everyone roots for the little guy.
He's Doug Flutie. He's Doug Flutie. Like the little quarterback who's going to kind of run around and throw the ball and just, create exciting plays, but they're not going to win.
No.
So that's what I think of Baker Mayfield.
Whereas I think like a guy like Sam Darnold, sure, he might have like a mediocre to average rookie year, but then next year I think he's going to come in the league and just dominate.
Yeah.
Kind of like Jared Goff. Remember Jared Goff's rookie year?
Oh yeah, just like
It was terrible.
Just like Carson Wentz even. Wentz didn't have a great rookie year.
And then he's just going to come in and just dominate.
Yeah. Just come take over. So I completely agree.
Whereas Baker Mayfield won't.
Yeah. Baker Mayfield will be the same player in 5 years that he is today. That's my opinion. The little guy who runs around, creates plays, but doesn't really win.
Yeah.
He'll probably have a career in the NFL. He's not that bad.
So if you had to pick one lock for the week, what is it?
My upset pick of the week, of the century, of the millennium, of week 4.
Week 3. Week 4.
4. Giants over Saints. That's my upset of the week.
Ooh. I don't know if that's like a super for sure lock. I don't know.
I don't think there is one this week, but that's my upset pick of the week. You got to have an upset pick every week. I'm going Giants.
Are the Raiders? Are they
Raiders
underdog
are
or
not underdog? They're playing Cleveland. Come on.
Yeah, that's true.
Give me a break.
All right, I got a good one. Broncos over the 3-0 Chiefs.
Thanks a lot, Big Al.
Yeah, see you.
Dub, 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 dub,
Dub, D-Mac.
Stupid.
That's
Yeah, thanks a lot for that intelligent lock.
Thank you. I think it is. I think that's gonna be my upset of the week, though.
I think you lost privileges of giving the Broad Sports upset of the week after last week because the first one that we lost was from you. So
That's not fair.
that's true though. So I think I have it now until I lose, and then you get it back. That's how we're doing this.
So you just
made
get
the
it
rules
until you lose it, and then it's my turn again.
Making the rules on the fly here.
All right,
Unless we agree on one. But
so you're going Giants.
Giants is the official one of the week. Don't listen to Big Al over here. Talk about the Broncos beating Kansas City. Even though it could happen. Just that's not our pick.
All right, D-Mac.
I hate you. Just like that. By the way, speaking of D-Mac, I was attempting to listen to 104.3
It's
on my way home
hard.
today.
It's hard.
It's
Especially
a fight.
From 3 to 6. It is hard.
Oh my God. You can't listen. They are like so bad.
Yeah. They
Like,
suck.
Big
They
Al just rambles like incoherently.
Imagine if we had our own show. It'd be amazing.
D-Mac just like sits there and he's just like negative and mean about everything.
Yeah, sometimes
for
I'm
no
like-
reason.
Sometimes I'm like, wow, that was the smartest thing I've ever heard Big Al say. And then D-Mac is just like, okay, whatever.
Yep.
Sure, Big Al, retard.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, I was just going to say I don't know how they have a radio show. Just like I can't listen. It's just not, it's incoherent.
They are bad.
It's really a comedy show, but it's like a bad comedy show, like one that's not funny, where they're just like kind of mean and aggressive for no reason.
No, Big Al's not mean.
No,
Just
but D-Mac is.
D-Mac is mean.
He's like mean for no reason.
And he's dumb.
Yeah, exactly. And
Like
he shares,
Sandy's mean. Sandy Clef is mean, but he's funny.
That's true. Well,
and he's smart.
Sandy's intelligent. Sandy knows what he's talking about. Same with even like Mike Evans can be mean sometimes, but Mike Evans knows what he's talking about.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't get it. Just had to point that out listening on my way home today. They pretty awful.
So, Bobo, as I was watching the horrible Bronco game, I was flipping back and forth between the PGA Tour and the Bronco game. Did you happen to see any of Tiger this weekend?
Tiger Woods, y'all.
He's back.
It was nice to see him win.
He's back, baby.
Make golf relevant again.
He is. He's making golf relevant again, and it's fun.
It's great.
I wish there was more golf this year. I mean, there's the Ryder Cup this weekend, but I wish there was another major or something where he can compete in.
And the Ryder Cup's not that exciting.
I know I don't get the hype on the Ryder Cup either.
I don't either. There's too many like smaller time guys playing that you're like, I don't care.
Yeah, but he's back.
Yeah,
and I love it.
I wish there was one more major left this year to see Tiger play in because he's obviously got his full swing going. But it sucks.
He's hot.
Now it's wintertime.
Yep.
And as avid golfers, we are all well aware, wintertime, you lose your skill unless you really keep at it and go to the range all day, which, of course, Tiger will. But
or unless you live in, like, Arizona or Florida,
Yeah.
Vegas.
Yeah.
Which all these guys do
Well,
in
yeah.
the winter.
But still, even as a PGA Tour player, When you've got it, you've got it. Like those guys like Justin Thomas, Dustin Johnson, not Rory because he never wins, but like Spieth, they go on these little win streaks where like for 6 weeks they're just on fire and they'll win 2 or 3 tournaments and place top 10 in a bunch. And I feel like it kind of sucks that Tiger's got that right now when the season's ending.
I think Tiger's single right now. I think that's why. That's leading to his success.
I heard he has a girlfriend, but
he does?
Yeah, but I'm sure it's still
I'm sure he has multiple.
Yeah, exactly.
At the same time.
He's back to the old Tiger.
Yes, he's back.
Finding his old successful footsteps. So,
all the biddies better watch out.
Tiger's
coming.
Tiger doesn't mess with biddies.
That's true. He messes with the 21-year-olds.
Yeah, Tiger robs the cradle. Tiger's got that young game on point.
He does.
That's his prime target.
He's my idol.
He's a great role model to look up to.
I mean, he's got the life.
He does. Who wouldn't want to be Tiger Woods? I would love that life.
You golf.
That's
every
all you
day.
do. You golf.
And then at night, take care of business.
That's very true.
It is very true.
Tiger lives the life. Any of those golfers, Dustin Johnson, Jordan. Imagine being Jordan Spieth.
Or even like the ugly ones like Patrick Reed.
Yeah.
Just imagine Patrick Reed. He probably... Oh, I think he's married, but...
He is, but still.
He
has some huge, massive house. All he does is golf.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have to work a day in his life.
Yep.
Golfing is work.
And even if he like fails the rest of his life, he's already set.
Yeah, he's done. He's made enough money.
Bubba Watson, he's won 2 tournaments.
Yeah, he can't even hit a ball straight. And he's won 2 Masters. He's set for life. Can't even hit the ball. You could probably shoot lower than him at a course here. He's just going to bomb it to the green on every single hole.
That's true, but then he's going to 6-putt.
Yeah, exactly. He can't hit it straight.
But he's set, and he's got the life.
I'm very envious of any professional golfer.
But honestly,
the dream life.
Tiger is doing it right, staying single.
Okay. You made that clear.
Yep.
So, anyway, we have a special treat for you. I think we will finish it up with the Colorado Rockies here today.
Oh, yeah. I've been waiting like 4 weeks for this.
I know, special treat. I think they're down to like less than 10 games left. Who knows?
I think they're at 6.
That schedule is 162 games of 3 hours of torture.
It is torture just to come down to one game that we're probably going to lose.
Yeah. Well, anyway, Rockies are in the wild card, I believe, as of right now.
As of right now, I think they are with the Cardinals.
The Brewers are still the number 1 team in the wild card at the moment, and then the Rockies are the number 2. So we do be on the road.
So we're facing the Cardinals for the last spot.
They're competing with the Cardinals.
Yeah.
We're like a half game up on the Cardinals for the last spot, but the Brewers hold the wild card number 1 spot right now.
Gotcha.
So
all right, well,
if the season ended today, the Rockies would play the 1-game entry game where they lost last year
against the Brewers.
And the Dodgers are still ahead in the NL West.
Got it. Well, I don't really give a shit.
Yeah, I don't either. I kind of hope the Rockies lose.
I mean, I don't hope they lose, but I don't hope they win either.
The Monforts are terrible owners. They don't deserve a playoff team. They don't deserve your support.
They really don't.
So, yeah, go Rockies.
Yep, go Rockies.
So, anyway, I think we will call it an episode here.
Yeah, that was a solid finish right there.
I know. Special treat. Not every day.
Best
you get
for
to hear
last.
Broad Sports talk Rockies.
Don't get used to it.
Save it. Savor it. That was a special moment. You won't see that again for a couple weeks. Cherish it.
It's like Billy Madison.
Yeah, Adam Sandler. You have to cherish it. Shake in your face.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
All right, well, thank you, everybody. Go ahead and follow us on Twitter and Facebook. Like us on Facebook. We really appreciate the support.
BRODSPORTS on both of those. Again, you can email us, broadsports@outlook.com.
Yeah, Jay Beckel, where you been, man?
Yeah, Jay Beckel.
It's been like 2 weeks since we've seen an email.
I know. I thought you were a crazed fan.
Yeah.
Not so much.
We got some other fans that are passing you.
Yeah. M. Navarro, he's got you beat.
And also Chandler.
Yeah, that girl.
Yeah.
She contacts us all the time.
It's a guy, but...
No, it's a girl. It's Chandler. That's a girl's name.
Shout out Chandler. I know you're going to be listening.
Yeah. So anyway, thank you for tuning in and take it easy.
Oh, and there is a girl follower, Maddie G. I know she's going to be listening too.
You're just like cutting me off.
I had to give her a shout out. She's our biggest fan. She literally likes us on every single social media platform, Bobo.
Did you hear that, Jay Beckel?
Jay Beckel, step it up.
You suck.
Well, thank you, everybody. I'm Luke.
I'm Derek. Thanks for
And
tuning in.
Road Sports.
Have a good one.
Peace.
See ya.
And I click, and I like, measure up, scrutinize, counterfeit, extraordinary life.